The year was 1985. Careless Whisper by Wham was stealing hearts on the radio. Back to the Future zoomed into theaters, and the Golden Girls brought sass to our TVs. But 1985 was also a monumental year for video games, with the Nintendo Entertainment System revolutionizing home gaming. Let's dive into the top 10 games that defined that year. Let's get started. Kicking things off at number 10, we have Commando. Commando was a relentless top-down shooter where players mowed down enemy soldiers with machine guns and grenades in a jungle war zone. Its fast-paced action kept arcades buzzing. Capcom's game, inspired by war films like Rambo, introduced vertical scrolling that became a staple for run-and-gun shooters. At number 9, let's talk about Gun.Smoke. Gun.Smoke was a Western-themed shooter where players rode through dusty towns, blasting outlaws in a vertically scrolling adventure. Its detailed sprites and intense gameplay were a hit. Capcom's game let players choose different paths through levels, adding a touch of strategy to its cowboy chaos. Number 8 brings us King's Quest II, Romancing the Throne. King's Quest continued Sir Graham's adventure on the PC, seeking love and treasure in a fairy tale world. Its graphic adventure style and charming story deepened the genre. Sierra's sequel, designed by Roberta Williams, expanded the series' scope with more puzzles and a romantic subplot. Sliding into number 7, we find Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego was an educational PC game that had players chasing a master thief across the globe, learning geography through clever detective work. Its edutainment blend was genius. Broderbund's game came with a free almanac, turning learning into a thrilling international pursuit. At number 6, we have Battle City. Battle City was a tank-based NES shooter where players defended their base from enemy tanks in maze-like levels. Its strategic combat and co-op mode were endlessly replayable. Namco's game, an evolution of Tank Battalion, let players upgrade tanks, adding depth to its simple but addictive formula. Number 5 is Gradius. Gradius was a side-scrolling space shooter that introduced the Vic Viper ship, with a power-up system letting players customize weapons. Its vibrant levels and music were arcade staples. Konami's game pioneered the power-up bar, letting players strategically build their ship's arsenal mid-battle. Halfway through at number 4, we have Ultima IV, Quest of the Avatar. Ultima IV was a revolutionary RPG on PC, focusing on moral choices as players strive to become the Avatar through virtues like honor and compassion. Its narrative depth was groundbreaking. Richard Garriott's game shifted RPGs toward ethical storytelling, influencing modern role-playing epics. Number 3 is Gauntlet. Gauntlet was an arcade dungeon crawler where up to 4 players chose roles like warrior or elf to battle hordes in maze-like levels. Its co-op action was a quarter-munching frenzy. Atari's game used digitized voices shouting, "Wizard needs food badly," creating a chaotic, memorable multiplayer experience.
Say keys to open doors.
At number 2, we have Ghosts and Goblins. Ghosts and Goblins was a brutally tough arcade platformer where Knight Arthur battled undead hordes to save Princess Prin Prin. Its gothic art and punishing difficulty were iconic. Capcom's game, designed by Tokuro Fujiwara, set a standard for challenging platformers with its relentless enemy waves. And finally, at the top spot, number 1 is Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Redefined gaming on the NES, with Mario and Luigi running through the Mushroom Kingdom to rescue Princess Peach. Its tight controls and vibrant world were revolutionary. Shigeru Miyamoto's masterpiece sold millions, saving the gaming industry and launching a legendary franchise. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 games of 1985, each a pioneer that shaped the future of gaming in arcades and homes. What's your favorite from this list? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Up next, 1986.